everybody. My name's DM Craig.
I'm Silver.
I'm Dalhiss.
And I'm Lucia.
And welcome back to Valaclaci. Dalhiss, how you doing, buddy?
I would have said we have to do a whole
It's a
recap.
trap.
It's like
It's a
we're in the
trap.
middle of a fight.
Yeah. I'm
We came
attacked.
across a broken wagon with a chest in it. Dalhiss decided to just immediately inspect it, no caution, and got attacked by a mimic, and that is where we are.
We also got it. We killed a spider though. A giant spider.
I did
That's
almost
true.
single-handedly kill a spider.
Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. That was so fucking legit.
All right,
So
so
that's
that was
we're
pretty much it.
travelers.
You guys are traveling, and you guys did some things, and then Dalhiss got grabbed by a mimic. Granted, I do have to give it, at least Lucia did try to see if there's anything wrong with it, and she just didn't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she looked.
So, all right, Dalhiss, you are currently grabbed by the mimic right now. The cart is full of Scott, Silver, and Lucia, and it is now...
I thought you said Scott Silver. I was like, he's got a bunch of silver? Okay, sorry. Okay.
So there we go, and we have we've got a...
A fight on our hands.
Yeah, we got
We got ourselves a situation.
So, Silver, it is your turn. You are starting this whole thing off.
Well, in that case, upon seeing this, I don't really have a great shot from where I'm at, so I'm just gonna run up and two-handed sword swing at the mimic.
Okay.
So I'm going to move myself right now, right up to the mimic here, trying to swing there.
Hey.
And I'm going to give it a swing. I roll a 9.
I'm going to say, though, with this, since you're flanking, you're going to have advantage because it's currently trying to chow down on Dalhiss. So it's not going to have its defenses all the way up for you. So you're going to have another, you have advantage. Go ahead and swing again.
17.
And a 17 is going to hit this
Sweet.
mimic. So
Damage is a little light, but that's okay.
So do you guys see the health bar for the mimic?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just wanting to make sure that you guys are noticing after his 6 damage, that's where we're at.
This is gonna be a tough fight.
I made a mistake.
Mimics don't fuck around.
Yep, mimics, this is not a fuck around state. We now have, as long as there's no bonus actions from Silver, maybe screaming
I
like
have
a girl
nothing.
after hitting him, and this mimic just looks at him like, what was that?
After that, I'd say I maybe like just I give the Dalhiss a look like I tried, buddy.
All right, then it's Lucia's turn.
Okay, I am going to... Alright, I'm going to see that Dalhiss took a heavy hit already, so I'm not going to use magic offensively. So I'll probably fire off a shot with the crossbow, and then my bonus action will be to use Healing Word on Dalhiss. The crossbow hit first, so an 18 for 2 piercing damage.
Yep, that is going to hit for 2 piercing damage.
Alright. And then, fire off a Healing Word at Dalhiss real quick, try to get him back up to full strength. Oh my god, I can't read. Where is it? No. So you'll get 8, Dalhiss.
Right, I am back up to full strength.
All right, is that all your all what you can do? Okay. All right, we'll move on to the turn of the mimic. So he still has a hold on Dalhiss. Dalhiss, we're going to make opposing strength checks to see, and he has advantage. So not only do you have disadvantage, he's got the advantage. So if we're going to take his best roll and your worst roll and see how
Can I
they
roll
go.
saving or strength checks?
You are rolling. I would say, let's just do straight up strength versus strength. So no saving. So just do your strength roll.
Roll an 11.
And he rolled a 21, so he's going to keep his hold on you. He's going to keep his hold on you, and since he still has you in his attack range, there, he's going to try and go through and just bite down on you. And he's got advantage, so does a 10 hit for you?
No, it does not.
Okay, he misses on his attack.
Okay.
And he's going to try and move away from Silver and get away. So Silver, you do have a advantage, whatever you want to call it on him.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Back opportunity.
Yep.
There you go.
Can I do the same attack that
Yep,
can I do anything, or do I have to do the same attack I did last time?
Serious question though. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I know he's got a good grip on Dalhiss, but would this mimic actually be able to drag Dalhiss?
We'll say that took away the advantage on the, or he's going to take a pretty big penalty on it. So he only got 5 feet away if he makes it away. This guy, he's pretty strong though.
I mean, I know he's strong, but Dalhiss is incredibly heavy, and he's holding him by the mouth, so I didn't know if like.
Oh no, he's got him with his arms too.
Oh, okay.
He's
I'm sorry.
wrapped
I
around
missed
and
that
he's
part.
trying to bite him.
All right, I got it. I missed that part, so I was just picturing him like dragging him with his mouth, and I was like.
No, his arms came out first and grappled around.
Got it.
Grappled around him.
Okay, so I do. So you say I have an attack of opportunity.
You have an attack of opportunity. Any attack you can make.
Well, if I have any attack I can make and it's a clean shot, then I'm just going to throw a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Please don't crit fail.
I'll try not to. I'm going to go firebolt. 23, baby.
So that is definitely going to hit.
Okay.
Oops, that's Dalhiss. I almost took 11 points away from Dalhiss.
Thank you for not.
That's going to hit, and
it's 11 damage.
It does for 11 damage. He is not weak to fire, so he's fine on that front. But he is actually he only got 5 feet away because of his strength check to try and drag Dalhiss during this whole thing. And so now we have Scott the Gnome's turn. Lucy, are you just firing? Did you just fire from the art?
I pretty much I was in the driver's seat, so I was just pretty much standing up and just.
Okay, cool. I just was wanting to make sure that it wasn't we forgot to move you. So Scott immediately looks up. He sees all this the same time you guys do. Give me 1 second, guys. Scott's going to use everything he knows how to do in this life to try and help out his new team. And he is going to slip into the woods away from everybody. And so all you kind of see is just, you kind of get the notion that he jumped off the side of the cart and then he's just gone.
Okay.
You have no idea where he went or what his motives are. Dalhiss, it is now your turn. If you want to make a strength check against this guy.
Check or saving throw?
Check. We're gonna do opposing strength checks again.
Dalhiss rolls a 20 disadvantage.
Oh, and he got a 21 on the advantage.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
It's bullshit.
Okay. So this is a big time struggle on this one. So with the strength checks being so even on this, nothing really comes of it. You are able to maybe make a weakened one arm attack without any leverage. You're kind of like trying to scurry one arm free, and so maybe you're getting a jab in on him. So make an unarmed attack, and we're actually going to take 2 down on your attack roll, and then you'll take a penalty on the damage as well.
I'm guessing I can't even get my dragon tooth.
Oh no,
so it's going to be unarmed strike.
He's around. He's got you wrapped up. Yep. So you're trying to like fight around, and maybe you're going to get a jab in on his body. So it's going to be you're going to take a -2 to your attack roll and a -1 to your damage roll. If you hit.
Okay. Unarmed strike, I critted.
Either way, because the 18 even under disadvantage, but since you're equal, you weren't at disadvantage. So you got a critical hit on this one. So you're able to go through and roll your attack dice twice, 6 + 1, but I'm going to take away the 1 since you took that. So you're going to get 6 damage into this mimic.
And you said roll. Do I need to roll again? Or is it just 6 damage?
That's because the one is the that's a 1d4 for your critical already. So I'm just taking away that. So you get 6 damage in on this mimic. Silver.
And I guess I don't get a bonus action because I am stuck.
You're not going to get a bonus action. Silver, it is back to your turn.
Based on what I'm seeing, this mimic is made of wood or something along the lines of like, I mean, I know the body isn't, but I mean,
he can't catch fire.
No, right. I know, I got that, but I mean, like the point is, he's not like a conductor of sorts. He's not like made of metal or whatever. Is what I'm getting at. Even though do
you want to do I'll give you the choice of, either perception, or I will give you
the other
Silver's
thing, whatever
favorite.
the other thing is.
It's actually not going to be probably any better. Insight. Are they both the same for you?
They're the same.
Yeah, they're the same.
Well, I didn't know if maybe
thing,
by chance he was trained in one for some reason. So whatever, you choose which one you want on this one.
All right, so I'll use insight, and I get a 2.
You think this thing is literally made out of wood and metal and everything else that chests are normally made out of.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, based on that, I'm just going to whip another firebolt at him. Then,
okay.
Because if I was intelligent enough to figure it, I'm like, I'm going to use the witch's bolt. I'm like, no, I'd say I'm not that smart. I'm just going to throw another fireball at him because I'm like, yeah, I didn't light him up the first time. I'll light him up this time. Firebolt.
Nice.
20 for the attack check.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that hits.
And that's going to hit. So again, you blast him with fire on the side of his body. And you guys can tell obviously now that he's been bloodied up. He's taken a lot of hits here. I
did 14 damage, by the way.
Yes.
So,
and he's looking pretty ragged at this point. So Lucia, it is now your turn.
All right. First, I'm gonna just kind of try to do a perception check just in the woods around the mimic now to make sure that Scott hasn't made his way in that direction, so that I can't like fire and accidentally hit him. I guess.
Okay. Can you roll me a perception?
Is my point? Yeah, but 10.
And you do not see Scott anywhere at all.
Okay. So I'm going to then just do I have I better move. Silver and Dalhiss are kind of there. Move what? 6 squares? I move to here? No, that's a bad idea. Would the wagon if I stayed at the wagon, would it give me enough height to be like where I can get a good aim at the mimic, or are Silver and Dalhiss too much in my way?
I'm going to say that it's going to be the height that you gained is going to negate the fact that they're sort of in the way. So it kind of it evens out to be a normal
then
shot.
I'll fire off the crossbow bolt. 10, so it's not going to hit.
Yeah, the 10 is going to whiz right by and sink into the tree behind the mimic.
And then let me just make sure that I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action right now. Nope, so I'm good.
Okay, seeing the he's been hit a couple times. He's going to drop Dalhiss. He's not going to even try and keep this going. He's getting hit from elsewhere. He's not thinking that Dalhiss is all that much of a thing. So he's going to drop you, Dalhiss, onto your back. So you're not going to get the ability to attack him from your back. And he's going to jump over. He's actually kind of throw you over here. He's going to jump over to Silver and leap at him to try and take a bite out of Silver. And does a 23 hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it does.
All right, 23.
Is that a real question?
That's a real question.
And he's going to do 6 piercing damage, and you're gonna have a little bit of acid on you for 3 damage, and that is going to linger on you, sir.
All right, so that's 9 of my health, and I have 10.
And you have 10.
Ignore that second one. I didn't mean to click that.
Okay.
Yep.
Help!
We're gonna give you a little green dot. I don't know if you guys can even see the green dot on him.
Probably because it's behind the woods.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
it's
I
right
see
there
the
in his top right.
Yep.
So green dot to show that you are a little bit on acid.
You're on acid.
Okay. And now we go to Scott's turn. That was the mimic attacking Silver. Ooh.
Scott's doing great, and we don't even know what he's doing.
Can you guys see me rolling over here for Scott?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see the stealth.
Okay. Out of nowhere, Scott pops up from behind this mimic, and he's able to go straight in and put an attack in without this mimic knowing. Ooh. And Scott rolls a 19.
I love Scott.
And he's getting this as a sneak attack. So he's going to do 4 damage to the mimic initially, and his sneak attack bonus is going to be 11 damage.
Holy shit.
15 total
MVP.
damage.
MVP.
So he comes out from behind and just shanks the back of this mimic and takes him down for 15 damage.
Does he still have a little tiny sliver? I can't tell.
Yes, he still has a little bit of health. Dalhiss, it is now your turn. You are on the ground.
All right, so I'll use
your
my...
Your move action will be to stand back up if you want to stand up.
All right, I am going to stand up, use my move action, use my bonus action as dash, using one of my key points,
I'll think.
which should obviously increase my movement. It doubles it when it's normal, but
I'll just let that give you a movement at that point. Yep.
Yeah, basically get my movement back and walk right behind the mimic. And do I have my dragon tooth on me? I would assume I could probably pull it out now, or would that? Or I just still have to go unarmed strikes?
I'm going to say you didn't have your weapon like in arms when you were getting in the fight, so that'll be a minor action, just pulling the weapon out.
Okay, so I've already used it. Okay, cool. I'll do an unarmed strike.
Nice.
And
and
roll. Sorry, I rolled a 23. Sorry, I had to get back to the right
go ahead and roll damage.
7 damage.
So you're able to come right up behind this mimic that completely tricked you.
Can I like kick him right in like the small of the back, right above like? Right there.
You come right up and you drill this mimic right in his back, just like many of us have seen in the movie. What was the movie, Brian? Where the horse kicks the prince in the back, and we laughed at it for about 10 hours.
Mirror.
Mirror.
Oh, mirror.
A horse basically kicks this guy in the back, and it looks like he bends into a U shape. That's exactly what this looks like, as Dalhiss plants his big ass dragon foot right into the back of this mimic, and it cracks, and he falls down dead.
Oh, that's fucking legit.
I don't feel good.
That makes me so happy.
That'll be for Silver.
You rolled a 7 for healing word.
Yep, so Silver, you back up +7 there. So you're going to be back up to 8 points.
We'll have a chance. Theoretically,
well, you can take a short rest, and you can spend a healing hit die to regain some health as well, Brian, if you need to, or Silver can.
I was going to say we can.
Are we going to stop here for the night?
At this point, probably should just chill and
Okay.
Because we were originally trying to push through the night, remember? Now it's like, well, there's no sense in pushing through it if we're already injured.
Yeah. I'm going to go over and pick up Scott and kind of throw him in the air out of excitement.
Whoa!
Dude, that was awesome. And then catch him and then put him down. I was like, you saved me, is what I said.
Oh, I didn't say it to everybody else. I just came in and did my small little part. Just that's all I really know how to do. I try and stay to the shadows and then wait till they're not looking.
That was beautiful.
Silver holding his gut gives a weak thumbs up. Yay, team!
And I'm going to pick through the chest's remains, hoping there's something there.
Okay, so as you're going through the chest, there are actually there's a little bit of treasure within him, kind of like that would also have been part of the some of it was fake, some of it you could tell as you killed it he reverted to his you see him shape change. Chest. You see him shape change as soon as you kill him, as he drops down, and you can see some of the things as he starts kind of melting away into the water. You see some of the things that have been absorbed in his body over the years fall out, and you get about I would say 75 gold kind of comes out of him.
I would
75.
Yeah,
I would give a little bit to Scott, and then I would give the rest to Lucia, because she healed everybody and kept me alive.
So how are you dividing it?
I'll give you 50.
Okay.
And I just give Scott 25 because he needs to stay around. I like him.
Oh well, thank you.
Thanks.
Silver's like, wait, what?
She's saying thank you, but she's also pushing it back toward you.
Yeah, I'm good. And if do I hear that from Silver?
Silver's literally just at this point leaning against the wagon for stability and sees money getting handed out and he gets gypped and he's like, oh sure, leave the sorcerer out of the money pit. I get it. And at this point though he's only saying that half-heartedly because he's really focused on the fact that he's not feeling good.
Okay. We got to get you better, and I think she's the one that's gonna do it.
At that point, I just go lay down in the back of the in the back of the wagon to go take a nap.
I would say that I make everybody else lie down, and I'll take watch because literally nothing happened to me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say that the rest of your night ends up going well. You guys are able to all rest up, get everything back, do everything you need to kind of keep going on your way here. You guys are back up on the road. You guys are heading there, and this is when Scott kind of leans in.
Did
and
we
is
get
like,
any experience?
oh, yes, you did. I am so sorry. I keep forgetting that now.
This is going to be level up, probably.
This is going to be level up territory because you are getting 450 experience for this.
Awesome!
For defeating this pretty difficult mimic.
Well, that was awesome.
Where'd my chat go?
Level up. I feel suddenly better. And da-da-da.
All right, so as you guys gathered up all the loot, the little bit of gold that this guy had, and you're able to all right, take 8 minutes off this thing. You guys are able to loot everything from this mimic here, and you guys move on. Scott's able to kind of show you. This is you guys went through. You guys took your rest. You're good to go. You guys have leveled up, and you're moving on. And Scott shows you around, and you finally come up to this spot, and it kind of looks a little barren. Like, there definitely used to be something here, and nothing's growing where all this stuff was. Like there's grass and whatnot, but like there's not like it's not thick forest of trees like there used to be or anything like that. You know, it's kind of butted up against the lake to its north. But like you can definitely tell things stopped growing around this area. Lucia, does she have any form of like passive detect evil type thing or anything like that, Michelle?
I specifically do have a spell now that I can. I believe, yeah, I have detect evil and or good, like whatever.
Okay,
I choose,
but it's not passive. It has to be you have to actively try and detect.
Correct.
Okay. So you guys are coming up to this area and you're getting closer, and Scott's like, all right, it's right in there. That's where one of the entrances was. I feel like there was like a side entrance at one point as well, where I got out of there, but I do not remember where that was. I was just scared and I was trying to get out at that point.
What were you scared of?
Yeah.
Just the like ghosts or whatever was in there that I told you I had to run from. I really don't like how you guys keep bringing up all the stuff I had to run from in this place.
She's gonna smile at him real quick and be like, "Little dude, I just watched you take out a mimic. I'm not judging you."
There's stuff in there, man.
Can you?
So you're saying there's possibly undead in there?
Maybe if that's what we call them, they didn't look nice. I'll tell you that much.
Lucy like cracks her knuckles. It's like my time has come.
Can you lead us?
Gives a hearty chuckle in the background.
Can you safely lead us in, and we'll do our best to move as silently as you as we go?
Yeah, I definitely know the main entrance that we are at. And so he kind of leads you up there and you guys are silently going. I'm going to try and move you into you guys secretly kind of Scott shows you the front door of this place and he opens it up and he kind of shoos you guys in and you guys sneakily but quickly jump into the place. And he not menacingly, he just, shuts the door behind you guys and you guys are in this hallway. And so Scott's able to tell you, he's like, yeah, I came in through here. I kind of poked my head through this door that's right in front of me. I think he's facing towards the door. And then Scott's telling you that the door right in front of him, you can't see him, but he's down the hallway to the, do you see where Lucia went? The way you're facing, there was he's like, yeah, there was a bunch of enemies right inside there. And then, so I went the other way and I saw a ghost. And it was at that point, I kind of just bailed, dude. So he let you know the door he's facing right now, he saw a bunch of enemies, and he said he went down the hallway where Silver and Dalhiss are right now, and he saw a ghost.
I can't see where Scott's facing.
Yeah, I have no idea where Scott or Lucia are at the moment yet.
Can you guys go over to...
Oh, okay, they're there.
Yeah. Yep. So we have dynamic lighting on, so you'll only be able to see what your character could possibly see at that point. So if something's around the corner, you don't know what's around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to use 2 of my key points and cast Dark Vision.
Dark Vision. So what does that get you? Like, what's the actual?
He
I
should
touch
be the exact same as us.
Okay.
I touch a willing creature and grant the ability to see in the dark.
All right. How about that? Do you see now?
Oh my god, I can see. So, obviously now I am down to 1 key point.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
Okay. Yeah. You've got some time on this now.
So I could technically, I think I could technically rest for 30 minutes and get mine back, but that's if.
It's up to you guys.
That's up to y'all. But we can continue on.
He does mention, he's like, I did hear things walking at one point. So
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So in that case, lead on, Scott.
which way? I gave you 2 different directions and you guys just told me lead on. So which way do you want to go?
I turn to Lucia and say, in this one, go and say, you're the wise one. What do you think?
Well, do you want to face one ghost or potentially a bunch of things?
I've never fought a ghost before. I don't know how that would work. So
I think you know how you'd feel though if you were to, let's say, bust one.
It would feel good. I know that much. So it's as far as I'm concerned, a lot of things I can hit are better than one thing I can't. But that's up to you.
I want to. Let's fight. Let's fight a bunch of things.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys might want to get behind me here because I'm gonna try and open up this door and see if we can get the.
Do we want to roll for our order, like in the hallway?
Scott's gonna go through and he's trying to tell you that he's gonna try and open up this door really quietly, to see if maybe whatever might be on the other side of this, might be sleeping or doing something else.
Can I suggest that I go behind him as the next sneakiest thing person?
And do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whoever was first, you want to move back?
There we go.
Forward. Cool.
Oops, I put you guys on the same square. I just
like
moved you around. So that's Scott right there. He's going to try and figure out this door here.
Okay.
Let me go into my notes real well. Yeah, he's looking at it and he's like, okay, shit, this thing's locked. Give me a second here. I'm going to try and pick this. I mean, unless if you guys want to just bust the fucking thing down, then we can do that too.
I'm good with sneaky.
Yeah. It's like, I'm like, no, I don't want to piss anything off in here.
Okay. He is going to attempt to pick the lock here.
Go, Scott, go. Go, Scott, go.
So he goes through and he attempts to pick it. And as he's going through, you hear him jingling, and then snap. There's a crack as his lockpick breaks. And you hear him swear, and then you hear a little bit of rustling on the other side of the door. He's like, okay, I didn't do so well there. You guys want me to keep going?
I say yes.
Yeah, at this point, if there's anything there, they know we're here.
Okay, so keep trying to pick it. Okay, I'm going to try one more time here. He goes through and he fiddles around with it and he starts kind of, you almost see like the sweat forming on his brow. He's really trying to concentrate. And then you hear a soft little click and he slowly turns the door or slowly turns the lock and slowly pushes the door open. Can you guys see inside the door now?
Yes.
I can't.
Okay,
I
we'll
can.
see you can't. Okay. That's fine because you guys are how the way you guys are set up. But if you can, that means I did it, right?
Yep. By the way, guys, I see 3.
Hold on. I want you to do a stealth check for you trying to whisper this right now.
Stealth
unless
check.
you just want to talk normally.
No, I'm going to be quiet. 18. I rolled an 18.
Oh, that you're good. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm going 3 lights, 3 bright lights, and I see one bad guy who is straight out the door. About through the door, it's 15 paces or 15 feet in and 1 space south. And it is a big looking room from what I can see with another hallway onto it. Like an archway or something, I'm assuming, straight ahead of us. This is fun. So,
Do you guys want me to take a shot at it?
let's see if Scott and I can.
I'm like, you.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if either of us, Scott and I look at him. I go, "Do you want to go in first, or do you want me to go in first?"
Not up to you, dude.
I go, "You want to flip a coin for it?"
Sure.
Let's do I don't know, D20. Who's higher?
Just do D4 and whoever's higher.
Okay, D4.
Nice.
Rock, paper, scissors. We got the same thing.
One more time. Okay.
All right. Guess I'm going first.
Okay. Take it square by square. I'll let you go into the door frame initially.
All right. And I'm still sneaking. Oh dear Lord. I think this whole room is lined with skeletons. From what I can, and I turn around and I go, oh, I gotta click off myself.
Can I peek into the room? Like get up next to Lucia and then try to stick my head in to look.
Try to sneak where I was, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm, just try to kind of
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that you were able to sneak up. Well, are you guys switching positions to try and let Silver or Lucia sneak up and see what's going on?
I was gonna stay where I was and say he could go back to where I was, so, like my spot when I kind of snuck past.
Yeah, I'll let that happen without having to take too much of a. I'll be nice and not give you a chance to critically fail. So if you want to go where Scott used to be, like in the back
here.
Yeah, see how there's another
back one.
Well, I was gonna say right here. There's another spot.
Okay.
Where he can see. So Lucia, I'll let you come down to here for now.
Okay, so I can see down the hall there, and then apparently where. So if I want to sneak up to where Dalhiss is,
I would have to move.
Dalhiss is too big. You could move around the
Okay.
gnome. Like you guys could probably shuffle. Dalhiss is definitely going to have to move first.
Like I'm taking up that whole square. The gnome technically takes up half of it.
Okay.
So I'll go now that you can kind of see this room. I'll go three to the north, like pointing to the right the way I'm looking. Right. Sorry, I know I'm trying to point, but three to the right, and then I'll point. I said two maybe more to the left.
Okay. So I go, then at that point I point to myself and go,
okay. At that point I go, and I will try to sneak, I guess, back up into the hallway where Lucia is, if she'll back up.
Have you guys go essentially around the
around the gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I have to do a stealth check for that, I'm sure.
Yep, you're going to stealth check away, and we're going to get a stealth check from Silver as well to try and get up there without being seen.
To get to where Dalhiss was, right?
Yeah, in the doorway there.
Right.
I
just wanted
a 19.
Nice.
I mean,
Stealth
you guys see the... Hold on. Yeah, you see that, like that symbol right there means a door, and that it was locked.
Okay.
How it's kind of like that bar with a square.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
Then in that case, I click on stealth.
And
ooh, not so good. I rolled a 6.
I would, as I'm sneaking back, whisper to Lucia, skeletons.
Okay.
And so obviously, I don't know if Brian would know that until he fails. But
so you get up there, and you get up there, Silver, and you look around, and you look in there, and you go, "Oh shit!" As you see more skeletons than you thought you were going to see, and you hear them go, "Arr!" And they kind of look over at you.
Okay.
And now we are going to do initiative order.
Okay.
Let me get the turn order back up real quick. Okay.
For the record, I did tell them me boom. So
Yes.
You said that, but
Okay,
you did alert them with a really bad stealth check.
that's fine. I just want to make sure my teammates understood what I was implying on that. So okay, I rolled a 15 for initiative.
Dalhiss rolled a 21.
Okay. What did Lucia roll on that?
Don't forget to roll for old Scotty boy.
What did Lucia roll for that?
6.
6, sorry.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get some of these some of these rolls going when I have this many people. All right. Oh, Scotty doesn't know. Okay. All right. Dalhiss, you are first in this.
Okay. I'm going to... At that point with stealth ruined, I'm just gonna wow, I can't run in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down here.
Okay.
Face due south and just go acid breath. And I guess I need to roll acid breath,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that's a 12, and that's a dex save 12, right? Or No, dex save 11, correct?
Yeah, they have to make a DC of 11. Those two guys.
Yeah, so this guy, he's going to go through and he's going to try and make a dex save. I don't know if he doesn't have any pluses to his dex, so it's just basically a dex roll, right? Yeah. Well, that's what it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
One guy rolls a 10, the top guy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And the bottom guy rolls a 7. So both of them get hit for full amount of damage,
Which is 8.
8. They both are going to take 8 damage. I didn't have this completely set up, so the green bars are going to be the health bars for these enemies, okay?
Okay.
For this entire dungeon, just to let you guys know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Dalhiss, do you have any other actions you want to take?
Going to use a key point and my last key point and put on dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Puts on dodge. All right. It
Probably
is
pretty
the
smart.
next. Go ahead.
So that's probably pretty smart.
That's the smartest thing you could have done because I told you, boom.
Yep, you know.
All right. Next Skelly man saw someone come raiding in, and he's not too smart, so he's coming right down, and he's going to try and put a swing on old Dalhiss here, who's right in the middle of this room.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to take a swing and does 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. What is your AC?
14.
This is 14.
Oh, 14. So he takes a swing and he misses.
Take that, you shambling jerk.
Okay, the one of the northern guy in the acid breath group here, he sits there and he goes, rah, rah, and he gets all angry because you hit him with some acid breath, and he's also going to be taking a swipe right at Dalhiss here.
Okay.
And he's going to miss. Dalhiss nimbly dodging everything that's coming his way right now. Still hasn't used his dodge because it's right when somebody
When someone hits, I get to make
I'll say
it.
it's when somebody's about to hit you, they'll use it. I'll be nice. And that means we are now going back.
Does he take like acid damage, or is that just not? I don't know.
I don't know either. He is
He has no
acid.
flesh
Hold
to
on.
burn, so I don't know how that works.
I don't know if bones would melt in acid.
He's not immune to it. I've got his immunities up, and he's not immune to it, and he doesn't take extra damage from it either.
Okay.
So I'll just say that because I did it like once per minute. I said last time. I'll do once per round when you guys are in combat.
That's fair.
That you take people take damage. So this skelly bro is going to take another point of damage on his turn. That's how I'll do it from here. You take the hits initially, and then on your turn, you'll take another hit at the beginning.
That's fair.
For now. Okay. It is now Scott the Gnome's turn with Dalhiss in there completely. And he's been in this room before. He knows he walks in there after everybody's been alert and there's been swings. He's not going to get really anything going. So he's going to back out of the way for now, knowing his own reserves. If he were to get hit, he's going to back up and he's going to just wait to see if he can help out the party in a different manner. Silver, it is now your turn.
Silver is going to take his step into the room so he can get a look at what's going on in here. And as he takes his step into the room, he's going to slightly shut the door behind him. So say his blast won't affect anyone on the outside there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to position himself in. Realistically, I'd say my cube's going to fill this room basically from what I can see.
What is the what's the damage that you do, or what's the
dimensions you mean?
Yeah.
It is a 15-foot cube originating from myself. So if I have to take one more step forward, I will. But it's
that's the area. Can you see the area?
No, I can't.
No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay, let's go back. Advanced. How about now?
Yes.
You don't see the.
I still can't. If you can,
I can see it. Move forward, Brian. You'll see the circle.
Nope. I got an idea. How about this? We'll do it this way because it's the same. It's a yellow color. We'll make it super easy to see. How about that now?
Yep, can totally see it. So
That
I'm standing.
is the area that
I'm
you're gonna
standing
do.
right here, and I'm gonna say. And granted, I shut the door, so to protect the guys behind me.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, "You've been thunderstruck," and I am going to cast Thunderwave.
This could hurt me. And
It
alert
sure could,
everyone in the
buddy.
fucking ruins.
Potentially. There's a lot of there's a lot that could go south here, folks. But let's find out.
find out.
Thunder wave. Constitution
Everything's
saving throw
gotta make
of
a con-
13.
Everything's got to make a Constitution saving throw of a 13. That's in the way. So we'll do. I'll start from the top right. That Skelly Bro makes the Constitution save. We'll figure out what happens for the people that don't and do in a second.
Right.
Next guy right next to him to his left, he makes the Constitution save.
Oh, come on, man.
Skelly Bro right above Dalhiss misses the Constitution save.
Yeah.
So he gets hit fully. The one just south of Dalhiss rolls a 10 and misses. And the one below him has a 13, so he hit the exact number that he needed.
Do ties go to the attacker or to the defender?
No, the saving throw was he needed 13, so he made the saving throw.
Okay, dang
so
it.
the ones right next to Dalhiss were the ones that were fully hit by it. But we also need to figure out, did Dalhiss?
So my Constitution failed, but I also get a Dex saving throw.
Yeah, because he's got his little whatever thing going on.
Do you have advantage because of you called out dodge?
Yes.
All right, you got advantage on this Dex saving throw.
18.
So you're able to nimbly dodge out of the way.
But remember what the thing is with it, though. Even if they save it, they still get hit.
Ooh, okay.
Wait.
So how does that work? Is it half damage or full
I will
damage?
Put it on there right now for you. So there it is. So
2d8.
He already rolled the damage.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
15.
It was 15.
It also gets pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're all just going to get kind of pushed into the corner.
Successful creature
Except for
takes
me.
half as much and is not pushed.
Yeah.
Wait, do I not get pushed?
You made the success, so you do not get pushed.
Okay.
No.
Oops. I didn't see anything. Okay.
so there you go.
So that I do take 15 divided by 2, so is that 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So 21.
So, and the bones down here in the bottom portion, I don't know if anybody can even see the bones. Maybe you two can. They got pushed into the corner.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, so these guys all took how much damage then? 15? Right? The people that didn't make the save?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
And they get pushed 10 feet.
Yep, 15. Oops. This guy loses. So he is now, this guy is down.
Mm-hmm.
We've got, this guy is, oh gosh, look how far left that bar goes. That guy is down. And then this guy takes 7 damage. Oops. This is -7, -7, and -7. So now you've got you got 2 of them have died. The 2 that used to be next to Dalhiss have died. And you have 3 skeletons at about half health. Nope, 3 of them died. I apologize.
Now,
3 of them have died, and the 2 to the north are the 2 that are left.
okay, and I'm trying to think about how do I want to do this. Because you know, that's fine. That's it. I thought about using my bonus action, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay. It is now. That's dead Skelly Bro, so he needs to be out of the turn order. That's alive Skelly Bro. That's alive Skelly Bro. This is dead Skelly Bro. That's dead Skelly Bro. So we go from Silver and we go to Lucia. It is now your turn. You guys got lucky. The 2 that are alive are the ones that had the worst in turn order.
Would I be able to move past Silver or no?
Let's just do a slight acrobatics check. Oh, no. Athletics. Is there athletics in this?
There's athletics.
Yeah, just do a little athletics check just to make sure you don't trip up when you're trying to run around him. You're small. Or oh god. Yeah, so you kind of get by and you stumble in and you kind of run into Dalhiss. You kind of run right into him. I moved the wrong person. I apologize. You run into him and you get kind of stunned back. And so you're going to be right here regardless of where you're wanting to go. And now you can take your standard action at this point.
Okay.
And although we can't see the health bars, by the way, of those other 2 skeletons, just because of the way the map is blocked off to us. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to.
Yep, sorry.
Fine, I just wanted to.
All right, I'm going to see here. Fire off a crossbow bolt. 19.
Into which one?
Sorry, the one right in front of me.
Okay, so if you're facing that way,
Yes,
straight north of you.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So you fire off the crossbow bolt, and you're able to kind of pierce into this skeleton. Do you do anything like special since you're a cleric of Apollo? Like, does that do anything, or do you have to call undead anything? I just want to make sure that there's not something that would be.
I have a channel divinity that I can specifically use to turn undead, but it's not passive.
Okay, just want to make sure there's nothing passive. Okay,
No,
so
no.
you'll go through and you'll hit down that middle skeleton on the top portion for almost all of its remaining life. You can see just a couple of its bones are really are the only things that are sticking together. Great. Everything else seems like it's kind of wobbly and not doing so great. And now we've got that Skelly bro. He's just gonna turn and he's gonna fire his crossbow or his short bow that he had in his hand right at Lucia, right back at her. And he's going to critically hit Lucia.
Oh no!
For 6 damage.
I can take it.
All right. And second Skelly bro here is going to, he also had his bow available. He's going to aim right down at Silver, as they were the vanguard that were just supposed to fire at people as they went by. And he's going to fire at Silver, and he's going to sink it right into Silver's shoulder and take 4 points of damage as well.
All right.
Dalhiss, it is now your turn.
Yep. I am going to actually run up to the middle guy and Wing Dragon Tooth for 9, which I'm assuming missing, and take my bonus action of an unarmed strike of 12.
Which also misses. So you come up to the skeleton, and he's nimbly moving his bones around all goofily, and he dodges all the attacks that you send his way. Scott comes up afterwards. He comes up and he kind of takes a look around, and things are really kind of chaotic in there. And he also still knows that what he's going to be able to do probably isn't going to be much on this one, but he's going to take his chances. He's going to try and athletically get around Silver. And he perfectly nimbly dodges around Silver's leg. He dodges around Silver's leg there and comes right up to the skeleton and takes a swing at him with his dagger. And he's going to connect for 6 damage to take down the rest of this skeleton here. But as he leaves himself open for attack on the back end, as he is not a nimble guy afterwards, and he's putting himself in danger. It is now Silver's turn.
Okay, since there's a lot going on up there, do I have any sort of clean shot at the remaining skeleton? With do I just looking at it? Do I have a clean shot?
With what?
Like if I were to fire off like a firebolt or something like that, like do I think that I could clear any of that, or is this one of those situations where it'd be
more difficult because Dalhiss is in the way. The gnome's shorter than you. You'd be able to go over him.
I'm gonna run up. Then I'm gonna run up next.
It's really just
I'll run up next to the gnome in two-handed sword swing it
right next to the gnome.
Yeah, so like I'd run up right next to him and share a space with him if I could. Or
you're not going to be able to share a space with him. He was attacking the skeleton. Everything's going on in that
range.
Around
to where the other skeleton died.
That's what I was about to say. Can I go over to here without any sort of?
Yep, I'm going to take your purple glow off of you.
Oh, that's fine. And then
do you guys still see it?
Yes, it's purple.
I
circle.
do. Yeah.
Oh, I just took off the square portion. I'm stupid.
Okay, and so then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to two-handed sword swing at him.
All right, that'll work.
I roll a 7.
And you take both hands, but the amount of effort it took for you to get around the bones on the ground that were scattered everywhere from the other ones kind of just pulverizing down, you were unable to really get a good footing to actively or accurately put your swing, and he kind of dodges out of the way. Lucia, it is now your turn with this skeleton completely surrounded. Actually, no. I guess that would give you advantage because he is already in. Oh, that's not too much. I mean, that's flanking, but I feel like you need to be at least directly to his side. Otherwise, you're still just kind of in front of him. Yep. So I'm going to say on this one, you're not getting advantage. So Lucia, it's your turn.
Okay. Going to cure Dalhiss. Fuck. hold on. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one again.
Mass cure wounds.
Yeah.
600 health back.
That's not what I did.
That'd be great, though. Get us out of here pretty good.
That's going to be on Dalhiss.
Oh, thank
Little
God.
overkill there.
No, that it got me all the way back up.
And then
I have a few hit points now.
that for silver.
Wow, hot dang.
And I'm just going to kind of do, like, just back up a little bit to give them some space.
Okay, well,
I would have backed up to here.
it is now Skelly Bro's turn, if that's all you've got for yourself.
Yeah.
He's got his bow, and he's just dropping the bow right where he is because he doesn't have time to just switch weapons. He's got to grab that sword, and he's going to take a swing right at Dalhiss. And he's going to swing for a 7, and he's not going to be able to hit Dalhiss. Dalhiss is able to dodge it, as he's been able to dodge a lot of attacks in the last couple sessions that we've been playing. And he's going to be
for
able,
a 7-foot monster.
yes, and he's going to be able to retort with his own attack if he so pleases.
Dalhiss rolls a 25 with the dragon tooth in a downward sweeping motion.
It might hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And I think it's probably going to kill him with 9 damage.
Yep, you go through and you take the swing at this guy, and his bones just burst apart, and he scatters down onto the ground to where he is no more.
Yay!
And that will give you all 125. 250 experience points for those 5 kills.
Right.
They are 50. They are 50 experience apiece.
We're all at the same experience, like
Yes.
numbers, right?
Yes.
So we're out
Yes.
1,500.
Yes.
Okay, just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
mathed correctly.
Well, I just want to make sure
Michelle,
that I
can you
didn't miss
check?
one around the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
1,500.
Okay.
I don't want you guys getting apart from each other.
I'm
Like,
totally
that's-
okay with that. I
Otherwise,
just
I'd have
didn't
been
want
giving
to.
Dalhiss a lot of points for his fights earlier in the tournament, but I didn't want one of you guys to get super
Excuse
far
me,
ahead.
my hype totally would have counted.
I'm going to obviously see if there's anything in the bodies we could grab.
Yeah, of
You
course.
have all of their swords and short bows and arrows. They didn't really have armor on. It was like scraps of armor, so I guess you could take it from materials and whatnot.
Yeah,
But that's up to you.
I'm just going to gather it all and put it in a corner.
Yep. So you got
I don't want
just
to carry this.
help me. I'm gonna try and note that down then real quick.
And while you're noting that down, I'm going to talk to the guys and say, hey, do you
Hey,
think we could buy 30 minutes for me to meditate and rest?
Do you guys can you type something up on the map, Burke? Is that possible? We'll let you do that.
Yes.
And then like just put in the corner that you have 5 swords, 5 short bows, 20 arrows.
Okay. Swords. What else?
5 swords, 5 short bows. They'll be short swords, excuse me. They're short swords.
Okay.
5 short swords, 5
20 arrows.
Yep. And then like armor scraps.
Okay.
And is that on the map somewhere?
Yeah.
Where'd you put it?
Hold on a second. Let me see if I click off of it.
Okay, perfect. Yep, just have that. We'll just move it down a little bit. And so we'll just have to know that this is in this room. For you guys, if you ever want to grab the stuff when you leave, you'll have to come back to the room if you're not taking it with you.
Okay.
All right. And that is what's going to do it for this week. You guys are able to go through, actually get into this place, bust down some skeletons, and then see where this leads us.
Yay!
We'll see you guys next week.